Hi guys. Wow. So this is a very random live. Good. Confirm if you Wow, so I'm basically going to be sharing a little bit here and there about in fact, there's been a very recent change today for international students, but I'm basically going to be sharing about some study opportunities in Canada for international students. Let's just wait for a few people to join. This is like a very random live. I'm actually like I don't know why I just joined a live, but I felt like I should. Um, yeah, so I'm hoping that um I may get some people to join. If you join in, please share with me where you are watching from, and if you have any questions or assistance with being a student in Canada, do let me know. Um, this live thing on great. So I just needed to hop in here to share a few things. So if you have joined like the stream and let me know where you're joining in from basically because it's gonna be a very short live. Um, basically gonna be sharing some updates. Especially today we have a very recent updates about the working hours with Hi Edu. Oh God, finally. Oh my goodness, I didn't know you were gonna join. I don't know how to add a guest. I know there's a feature of adding a guest. I'm happy to have you here. I'm basically just going to like share some updates and what Wuri has for international students, basically. Yes, so by way of introduction, I'm Lydia Esenam and I work with Wuri Africa. Wuri Africa is a Canadian-based education and immigration consultancy. We are a subgroup of the Wuri Education Group, and we are based in Toronto, Canada at the moment, and we specialize in Canadian education for international students. Basically, we assist our students on their education journeys. I want to say it like that because everybody's education journey may be different. It will be different from a high school student, it's different from an ESL student, it's different from a bachelor or postgrad or masters. Everybody have different education journeys, so it's important to put that in perspective. Edufia, how are you doing? I hope you heard the news about the new working hours for international students. I don't know how you feel about it, but it will be great to get your feedback on that. For those of you joining, please do well to like the stream. If you have any questions about um, studying in Canada, anything at all, feel free to put it in the chat and I'll be more than happy to help you. Even if I don't have answers, I will definitely fill it in. Oh, you haven't heard? Okay, stay tuned. Stay tuned, Edufia. So, by way of introduction, I did. And so if you're looking to study in Canada, note that we are just a call or an email away, and we're going to just be there for you. We're going to help you all through the journey until you arrive in Canada to live your dream life. So basically, Edufia, since you don't know, let me fill you in. So minister has announced that starting from that 1st May, we are no more going to be working for unlimited hours. We're going to go back to 20 hours. And then from September 2024, um, the new permanent working hours that's off campus for international students will be for 24 hours. So he did state, I mean, the presumption was that lots of students are either dropping off school to go and work, and lots of them are being affected by grades. Their grades are dropping, they are not doing well for those who are working way above the working hours. And so, in view of that, they are trying to give international student quality education, and so that they would want people to really focus on their school and be able to pass their grades instead of just working and all of that. Yeah, so that's the bad and good news. I don't know, but I'm so in between. But yeah, so effective, that's end of day tomorrow. You are not going to be working unlimited hours. You will have to work for 20 hours, and then you would work for 24 hours a week in September. And so they're doing this so that it would only take effect for people who are coming for the fall intake. That way, yeah, we're already in the system, we would like we will feel it a bit, and then we would, recover from that aspect. So basically that's it. And ideally that's literally the news. There were other policies and news that he shared, but I mean that doesn't really not like affect me, but not directly affected. Those are more of PR issues. And so yes, that's the news as at now for international students. When will you be graduating? I don't even know my graduation date, but I will soon. I will graduate soon. I've taken all the courses and I've passed all my challenge. Me, I passed well. So yeah, that's by way of quick updates for international students who are in Canada. And see, I have there are so many people in Canada who are not enrolled in school. Why are you guys not enrolled in school? I also feel that the major challenge has to do with agents who are giving false information to students, and this is like a very um a very dicey topic. Um, just curious, since your school doesn't provide it. Yes, I'm enrolling in another school. That's the best thing to do. So we will discuss that later, like in the backside. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with coming into Canada with a school that doesn't qualify for postgraduate work permit, because getting into a school that qualifies you for a postgraduate work permit is very expensive. That is 18,000 to 20,000 Canadian dollars, right? And so if you come in with a school that is not postgraduate work permit eligible, it's fine. But then again, you need to, find your path and figure out what next to do, the right things to do, and then you can, start on your PR journey. So it's a process. It's not trying to get your PR is not like a 100-meter race, right? It's more of a marathon than to say that, hey, because I'm here, I should get my papers, my PR in 1 year, 2 years. Trust me, people have been here and they get their PR like 8 years. It's all about the journey. There are people who can come and they get it in 2 years. So it's more of really enjoying the journey and just doing the right thing by um, immigration laws, because the laws here really work. I'm not gonna lie. So yes, they do, and you cannot get away with it. There are people who come as students, they don't go to school, and then when they further on and they are trying to apply for postgraduate work permit, they are denied either the full term, or instead of 3 years, your postgraduate work permit is given for just 1 year because you did not adhere to the rules. And these are very, very important. I also feel like some agents, not all agents, some agents back home do not tell people the truth, like the truth. And I feel like our people are not even doing a little research. Always tell people why they rush. Yes, no one is sucking you from Canada. You are here legitimately. So enjoy the process, you know? Hmm, this tea really tastes good. Ginger with peach. It's really nice. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. If you are here watching, please like the stream and ask me any questions at all. Edufia, I like that you are very engaging. So, I mean, agents would. I have engaged like so many people, even this week alone, like from last week into today. And I get people telling me they pay 2,000 or 2,500 or 3,000 as tuition. And I'm like, no, that is not your even your first semester tuition fee. And per policy, as a student, you have to pay your first semester tuition, right? So that is like just like it doesn't even cover for 2 credits. Like literally, if you're paying 2,000 cedars, sorry, $2,000, it doesn't even cover for 2 credits. Now, credits is like subjects because a credit could cost you about 1,500 depending on the school again, right? So an agent will tell the student that, oh, just pay 2,000. When you come to Canada, you get a job right now. You get a place to stay. You get accommodation. You get, please, 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 I'm on my knees. Like, I see people who are so frustrated in the system and they can't go back. Please avoid all these things. Even if an agent tells you something, try to verify. Try to do your research. Read around the Canadian immigration policies. It is so important because the agent will tell you, oh, when you come, you get a job right now. Trust me, that job that you are looking for, there are about 50 people or more trying to get that job. So, what makes you stand out? And most of our people who come to Canada, they don't like to go for networking events. They don't like to learn the Canadian culture. They don't want to relearn from their culture our culture back home. They don't want to what do you call it? They don't want to fix their resume because the Canadian resume standard is totally different from it is back home. The Canadian resume is very minimalistic, very like when I had to fit my resume to the Canadian standard, I was like, hey, am I putting good information? But yes, I helped a few people with their resume and they got jobs. So it's important that you get help. I'm trying to start a series on Twitter Spaces, now it's X, about Ghanaians living in Canada because I've been joining what do you call it? A space in for with Nigerians living in Canada, and I really contribute on that platform. So they've named me Chioma. So someone has asked me to do one for Ghanaians. So I'm trying to put that together. See, I engage people as an agent, an international registered licensed consultant. And when I tell people the truth here, it's like they don't believe it because they've heard so many things from home, they've seen so many videos, and they don't believe what that I'm in Canada, I'm not telling them. Like I'm like, but this is the truth. When I came to Canada, I've shared this story over and over again. It may sound like a broken record. When I came to Canada in the peak of winter in December, I didn't get a job until March. So that's like 3 months. So imagine you coming to Canada and you don't get a job for 3 months and you've not paid your full first semester and you've not gotten a job. Like, imagine. So always prepare for worst case scenarios. Yes, almost says, Madam, the truth is, even if they told you the truth, you will still not believe it. So it's good to deal with the coins. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, it's better to tell people the truth and then they do whatever they want and they learn. That's one thing about the Canadian system. It allows you to learn from your mistakes. It allows you to, if you make a mistake, you will learn from it. Like nobody will even have to tell you. So that one there is good. But what my point here is, that's true. People don't like to learn, and very true, very true. My Nigerian friends also call me Chioma. Hey, Chioma's in the building. Wow, guys, please like the stream, like the stream. Ask me questions. Let's get it engaging. So basically, my point is, if you came to Canada as a student, please come to Canada and just go to the school. You just go to the reason why you came. Just go because. I don't want to drop the bomb on my life. I know I don't want to drop it on my life, but there is some clean up, yeah, kind of thing. Some cleaning up gonna go on, and I don't want to be quoted, but I feel like now that a lot of things are changing in Canada, I suspect that there's gonna be a drastic, what do you call it? Um, a drastic reconciliation. In all honesty, that's how I feel. A drastic reconciliation. And so if you don't know and you fall prey, I don't want any Ghanaian to fall prey because anyway, so please, the reason you came to school now, go to school. I beg you. Go to school. Because the people who come to me day in, day out with valid study permits for 6 months over a year, they are not in school. Like the repercussions are way more. Because imagine that because of that issue, you cannot get your papers or your PR. And one thing about the Canadian system is they thrive in honesty. They thrive in honesty. So I beg you, the reason you came to Canada as a student, who de bomodiana ko school no, and yes, she miaweni na ko school no, like there's always gonna be a way out because you're already here. How is your dating life in Canada? Hey, how you beans? I think I should change the subject of this live because the reason I came here to talk now, I'm not talking about it. I should change the subject. Honestly, I'll change the subject. The dating life here, oh, these streets are not easy. Hmm, man, these streets, they are not easy. Oh. And if you tell me about yours in the chat, like, I would love to, I'd love to hear it because you, these streets are not for the faint-hearted. These streets, dating streets, Jamie, man, bro, it's not easy. Oh. Anyway, how we go do we dey here now. We are waiting for God to direct us and let's know what we are doing because these streets, oh, dating app, baller. Me, I don't even like. I personally, I know dating apps have worked for people, but personally, it just doesn't work for me. I don't know because like I'm more of very, you know, um a face-to-face person, right? So I don't believe in dating apps, and most of the dating apps here, they are just, I don't know. I even try to pay for premium for, like, just so like it could bump me up a bit, give me some features, and hey, boy, yeah. Hey, you are more of a millennial. Of course, I'm a millennial girl. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I'm a huge millennial. I'm a 1990 girl because, like, some of the Gen Zs and the things that, I mean, I'm in church, I hear some of the young people and what they're saying and all of that. I'm like, hey, please, please, please. Oh wow. So I mean, like I said, I'm changing this title to life updates because I feel like I should just change it so that people don't think that I'm talking about staying in Canada. But me, I mean, you guys should feel free ask me questions if you join here. If you're here, like the stream, like the stream. I'm basically just sharing my experiences in Canada so far. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, this year made it 34. Hey, I don't look it. I'm cute. Hey, Marcelo. Thanks, Edufia, for the compliment. So, I mean, like I'm saying, like everybody should enjoy their journey. Enjoy your journey. Oh yeah, I look 25-ish. That's true. Enjoy your journey. Canada and you giddy giddy oh. Like Canada is not giddy 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 giddy. Like just the thing is everything is time constrained. That's the truth. But don't give yourself pressure. Time constraints in the sense that policies change all the time. And so if you have something to do it fast and do it quick. As long as you're in the position to be able to, just do it fast, do it quick, get your hands off it. Don't feel comfortable. But aside that, enjoy your journey. Like enjoy the process. There've been times that I used to be very, very worried. It's like every day, and I think that's what happens when you come in fresh. You have to battle anxiety. You are battling the fear of the unknown. You are like, hey, what's gonna happen to me? Like, and maybe you're thinking 6 months ahead. You're thinking, hey, 1 year ahead. Like, what's gonna happen? But I think I've come to realize that sometimes human beings, we are human beings. We worry a lot. So what I can say is build a community. Like this community thing, it can never be overemphasized. I've built a community online, especially with Twitter Spaces, and we basically share. There are amazing people I've met on those spaces and platforms that I haven't even met in person. But then, um, oh, Edufia, I really, really wish because you know what? Don't worry. I will do a um I would try to do another live, right? And then um I would like make way. I know that even if you can join, I would like just be the only person when someone comes on they can join. Like I'll really love to get people on. It will be fun so that we can share our experiences. I promise I will do this. Like maybe later this week, maybe like a Friday, Friday-ish. If you're not busy, we can plan it, okay? So I mean, I was saying that enjoy the journey, like just enjoy the journey and take advantage of opportunities. Take advantage of opportunities. Build a community. I think what I was saying with regards to community is the fact that guys, there are 5 people watching. Please like the page, like the stream. Build a community meaning that I know someone who is probably in tech. I know someone who is in HR and consulting. I know someone who is in banking, sorry, who can be a financial advisor. I know so the whole the whole community basically is helping people. And the main purpose for the community is to, you know, more of an encouragement and more of, let's say, the mistakes that I did, whoever is coming into Canada should not make those mistakes, right? And then again, the experiences that I have had may be different from the experiences that you have had. But trust me, if that's the blueprint that works, there is a 80% or 70 to 80% chance that if you do that same thing, you would also be in the same place. I mean, that is scientific. So I'm just saying that if you need help with a community, you just put it up in the community and anybody at all will be of help to you. There are times that people need a place to stay for like a week because they are new in Canada. Maybe you're coming to Canada, you need someone to pick you up. That community, somebody can volunteer and say, "Oh, I'm available on so and so day. I will pick you up from the airport." That sense of community really helps. Unlike back home, we are all quiet about the things we need to do. Sometimes you even go and take the driving test and you pass. The fact that you pass the driving test, like, yeah, I have my driving license. Like, hey, I'm not even gonna be shy about it. And you know, for most of the Ghanaians I have seen, we don't like to share our stories. The fact that you've taken the driving test and you pass, it would encourage another person to take the test because in their minds, a driving test in the kofana man pass, yeah, then a me. Like, we all have this mindset and we are like, hey, when I go and share my story, people will see, people will, me, I'm not shy of telling my story from day one. If you watch all my YouTube videos, unfortunately, now I'm extremely overwhelmed. So I don't have time to shoot content. That's why I'll do this live and come and talk, 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 and encourage you. But I feel like even if it's one person that I get to encourage, trust me, I'm good. I am super, super, super good. So please, like, let's help each other. People come to my DMs, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm always like overwhelmed, like, but I still respond to them. Like, someone recently reached out to me and said, I really should have reached out to you earlier, but I was shy. And I'm like, you're shy of what? Bro, I don't bite. Try and ask for help. If somebody tells you something and you want to just confirm, feel free. Hit up anybody that you know that is in Canada to help you confirm. I've had people who have had job offers in Ghana, and I have to authenticate that. Does this is this job legit? I go and check, and I'm like, it's fraud. It's fake. It's scam. Don't fall for it. So I save people. Because people will say, "Oh, we have a job for you, then. This is the job, this is what you have to do." And I'm like, it's scam. I know the Canada scam life. I know it. Canada scam life day. The fact that they don't take your money or something, there is scam. Anyway, please ask questions. Ask questions. So I mean, I work in education consultancy. So if you have any questions around studying in Canada, you're looking for student financing, hit me up. We have over number of universities that we support, but you have to be enrolled in an MBA or a STEM master program. Okay, so basically those are some opportunities that we have as well at Wuri Africa. And for me, my motivation as working as the consultant for Wuri Africa, as the main consultant, is that even though I also double up as business development for Africa, my whole motivation is to encourage and pave greater opportunities for Africans. Why do I say this? The other nationalities, they get lots of scholarships. I'm not even gonna lie. In terms of education, they get a chunk of scholarships, right? But unfortunately, Africans don't get it. We have to, sell an arm and leg to pay our international fees because they feel like Africans can pay. But really, really, there are people who cannot pay. What about undergraduate? Yeah, 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 yeah. Marvin, anything education from high school, even if you want to study English, if you want to take your undergrad, that's bachelor's, if you want to do a postgraduate, if you want to do master's, the only thing I do not um, recruit for is PhD, right? And master's, yes. And so that's basically, but if you were asking the question based on the financing part, no, we do not support the undergrad for financing. Unfortunately, it's only for master's programs. Okay, it can be 1 year, it can be 2 years. We will support that depending on your school. Okay, and your program needs to be an MBA or a STEM master program. Okay, I hope that helps, Marvin. Great. So yes, if you are in Canada or you are in Ghana, you are in Nigeria, anywhere in Africa, just hit me up, africa@wori.ca. That's AFRICA, Africa at Wori, WOORI.ca. And I run a very responsive system. So just feel free to hit me up. You can also hit me up on my Instagram DM if you have any questions. I'm also active on Twitter. Yeah, I'm not active on Facebook, but on Twitter, um, Instagram, email me. I'm ever ready to help you, okay? So yeah. Edrufia, how has your dating life been? You've not shared that with me. Marvin, are you in Ghana? And are you like trying to get an undergrad program, or you've already gotten an undergrad program? Let me know. Hmm. My tea is cold. Marvin, if you can share it, I'll be happy to assist you, okay? Or if you want to reach out to me later, that's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, so basically I'm just trying to encourage you guys that for whatever purpose you come into Canada, please just come and go through school. Go through school. And oh, you are in Ghana. But are you looking to study in Canada? If you're looking to study in Canada, I can guide you at no fee. I can just help you make the right decisions, make the right choices. I can recommend the best for you. Just go to Worry Africa and follow us on Instagram and whatever that you need in terms of assistance. And if you're ready, why not? Yeah, so we've been talking, I've shared some updates with the new working hours for students in Canada, that's international students off campus. So starting from um, I applied for University of Toronto, but didn't get nothing. When did you apply? That's U of T. When did you apply? And what program did you apply for? And for what intake? Because if you've not heard from them, just wait. You may be able to hear from them. Yeah. U of T is a very good school. Um, just that the tuition, yeah, it will be. So yes, and another thing, if you are an international student and you are coming to a school, always, 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 once you are enrolled in the program. Now, this is something that most international students do not know. Once you are enrolled, I didn't say once you get the offer, once you are enrolled and you start school, there is always a page on your school's website, which is bursaries or scholarships. Bursaries or scholarships. Trust me, every university, some colleges have in excess of over 400 to 500,000 or more in scholarships. That's when I say it's not like one scholarship is 400,000. No, there are so many aspects of bursaries and scholarships that you need to critically, and I say critically read through the various scholarship schemes. They can be Dean Scholarship for what. They can be a Student Ambassador Scholarship for this. They can be Best Student Ambassador Scholarship. They can be African and Caribbean Scholarship. So many of them. Go through these scholarships or bursaries. See which one of them you qualify. Take advantage of them. Because most of the schools tell us, we the consultants, that students do not take advantage of these bursaries. And so, if let's say in a year or in an academic year, they have 500,000 Canadian dollars in excess for scholarships, but because you are enrolled and you think that, oh, you have to pay all the fees, please take advantage of these bursaries and scholarships. They may go into um, getting a particular percentage of your tuition fees, and once you qualify and you get them, it will be credited to your student account. In that sense, what it means is that, let's say that you have a balance of $30,000 to pay as tuition. However, you went through the bursaries and scholarship um, menus. You went through all the highlighted scholarship opportunities there, and then you applied for one or two of them. Now, what happens is, if you qualify and you got them, let's say you got $10,000 from one of those that you applied for. What it means is that 10,000 will be credited to your balance to give you a deficit. So the deficit will be left with what? 20,000. That means before you had 30,000, but then you got a scholarship of 10,000, and now you have 20,000 to pay, which goes a long way to help you. Honestly, most people do not know this. Most students do not take advantage of these. Please, always, once you are enrolled in school, take advantage of bursaries and scholarships in your respective educational institutions. They go a long way, and you need to put yourself out there. I almost always see students who are ambassadors for schools. See, that is the catch that most Africans don't know. I barely see Africans who are ambassadors for their schools. I barely see them. I've been to school tours, met with most ambassadors. I rarely see Africans. Maybe there was an African that didn't show up at the time of my visit, but if you are also an ambassador for your school, ambassador basically is you are the voice of your school. You are helping new students settle in. You are the mouthpiece. You are the face of your school. You are basically everything. You are projecting your school in the limelight. You're projecting your school in a positive way. What ambassadors benefit from in terms of school is that they also get some benefits and some scholarships, because some schools specifically have ambassadorial scholarships for international students, right? So these are all opportunities that Africans need to take advantage of. And no matter what, I'm always going to be fighting. Like, when I say fighting, not like boxing fighting, but I'm always going to be the mouthpiece in that room for Africans. So just know that I got you all your bags. I got your bags. And please, when you come, do the right thing, follow the law. See, in the UK, um, somebody got deported. And it all started from when he did not pay his transport fare. So whenever you join the transit system and you don't pay your fare and you are caught by the inspection officers, they'll start asking you and questioning you, and they'll be asking you, where do you stay? What do you do? When did you arrive in Canada? Are you a student? When did you enroll in school? When you get where I'm going? So if you do not, you did that, you committed that thing by law, you'll be fined. It will go on your record and it will be there. Now, if they start asking you, and for any reason you did not go to school, you are going home. Like, there's no two ways about it. Oh, my handles. Unfortunately, I can't leave a comment here. Let me see if I can join the live from my phone. Sorry, from my PC. Um, Sorry. Yeah. So I'm going to try to leave it in the chat for you, okay, Marvin? I think I can do that um from my PC. It's basically Lydia SNM. Yeah, got it. Yeah. So I've just pinned it up, right? Yeah. I just pinned it up. Good. So where was I? Hmm. Bursaries. Yes. So always take advantage of bursaries. Please, if you're following me, I'm literally sharing my life updates in Canada and I'm sharing some tips on how to take advantage of scholarship opportunities from your schools and any other thing. Please feel free to like the stream. Um, okay, sure, Marvin. So basically, Marvin, I hope you've liked the stream. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to um just feel free to what do you call it? Ask in the chat. I also shared um some new updates with regarding to the working hours for international students in Canada. So yeah, pretty much things are changing here and there. So, as a matter of urgency, if you're already in Canada, please do well to adhere to rules, try and go to school, meet all your postgraduate eligible things that you have to do because the way things are changing, they are trying to, put everybody in line. Yeah, so basically that's it. It's been great. Guys, if you have any questions, you can leave it in the chat before I get off the live stream, or you can always hit me up. My handle is the Lydia SNM on all platforms. I'm very active on Instagram and Twitter, so do well to um follow me there. You can also follow my official work page. It's Wuri Africa. Literally what we stand for. Oh, sorry, it's Wuri. Sorry. Let me remove this and repost. Wuri Africa. Yes, got it. So that's it basically. Feel free to follow us. We share updates, we share educational opportunities, we share study permits, notables, we share everything about Canada, everything about studying, working, and living in Canada. Okay. It's been amazing, amazing having you all. Please do well to like. Just tap the like, the what you call them? Yeah, the like feature on your screen. Just like it because what happens is that YouTube would recommend it to other people so that they are able to watch, pick a few things, and all that. So, guys, it's been great. In wrapping up, I shared about the new working rules in Canada for international students, how you can take advantage of bursaries and scholarships in your school once you are enrolled, how you should just, appreciate the journey, your immigration journey. Just appreciate it, like, just take it a step at a time. Nobody is sucking you as long as you're doing the right thing in Canada. Just appreciate the journey, enjoy the journey, and know that it's not a race. It's not a race. Your immigration journey in Canada is not a race. It's a marathon. It's a step by step, you know, everything will fall in place. And basically, if an agent tells you anything back home that sounds too good to be true, feel free to reach out to anybody you know in Canada to verify, because most of the things that they're telling people when they come to Canada is like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not going to delve into that today, but know that we are here, we are a community, we are just rooting for you all that want to immigrate, but just do it the right way. Do it the right way, and we'll be here to help you. Feel free to hit me up, Worry Africa, to help you on your education journey, or just send me um a message or a DM at Lydia Esinam, and I'll route you through the Worry Africa stream, which will be very swift and all that, because I barely check my personal messages and all of that. So thank you so much, guys. It's been amazing having some of you here and talking to you and all that. But thank you so much, and do have a lovely, lovely night. Bye bye.